This should be amusing.
Now come, show us that you have what it takes.
So I'm not going to beat them, so how much health? Reduce one or reduce both to a certain amount. Not within a certain amount of turns, though.
Well, that's nice, I guess.
I would guess, based on this description, I want to try and have them hit that target number around the same time.
Probably.
Lest one of them hit it and then like fire off an S-craft that wipes us out. It would still complete it, and we'd advance the story, but we'd miss the bonus AP. That's my guess, just the way this is listed. But
An opening.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I'm up.
okay. Well, we had a green mark at halfway on both. I have to hit him to see what we're dealing with here. Ah, look, just regular stuff. Fatal version. I mean, normally we go for breaking. May not be quite the case now, but actually, can this hit them both?
Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
Alright, now let's see where we stand. So Arianrhod's got to get to 128,000, and Osborne has to get further than that. Not 185. That is a lot, and it means we got to focus Osborne first, while still catching them both in some stuff, and then see how close we get at the end, I suppose.
My apologies.
Leave it to me.
Okay, and then we also need to... I mean, I like Rean being linked to his daughter, but they do nothing for each other as far as combat.
No, they don't.
Except some auto tears and curious. That's
Yeah.
about it. Alright, well... I was going to decide on this, I suppose. So we have...
Oh, Jesus. We have... Oh, I
all
forgot
of
we had
his,
like 4
including
orders.
his last one, so that's interesting.
Nice.
This is a little bit of offense and defense in one. Don't hate that either, but don't think it's better than what we're looking at. This is fine. We could do this, but I think we're just going to hope that this gets us some evasion that helps mitigate some damage.
Roar! Gold dragon formation!
It's my turn.
Okay, so this is going to be critical magic as well. Let's try and guesstimate where they might head. They reach on their weapons. They're not going to need to move towards anybody in full. Case in point, what we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
Ah, you missed your son. Has to be self, right? BP and a self buff. This magnitude will actually put a little more interest into it. A little offense here for now and see how things go. Nobody needs healing that badly. Unit took a hit, but she's got a lot of health and she's regenerating a little bit. Good. Could have won the person we want it to be. I prefer both, but you know.
I mean, ideally, yes. But we'll take what we can get.
Oh yeah, you should definitely do the thing where you no.
Never.
They're mine. Ready yourself.
This is about the hero order, but
I'll
Nope.
save you.
okay, that's
Thanks for
nice.
the
You
help.
don't have to worry about healing just yet.
Mm-hmm.
It does mean she got out of Blue Ascension, though. But again, the target we're more concerned with. I'm sorry, I must not have made myself abundantly clear. This ability also sort of feeds itself. The criticals get extra BP, which in turn gives the ability to redo the Gold Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Do have to have a decision here about what we're going to do about this split.
Yeah, it's not great.
Time barrier. Break.
I think it's worth it just because, again, the speed buff it gives has the long-term benefit, too. No status effect. A little bit of status effects. No charm, of course. 2% charm. Got him.
It would be absolutely incredible if it actually worked.
I think so.
It's my
I
turn.
think it's worth trying just for that reason.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's kind of silly to re-up the craft right now, so instead let's just go ahead with our biggest single target thing. And of course he has to fight Dad.
I mean, duh.
He has no beef with Arianrhod.
Yeah, she's cool. If I
They
had
fought.
it my way, she would probably be an ally.
Too strong. It's the same reason we can't have Aurelia for any extended amount of time.
Well, yeah.
It's like having 4 Reans in the party. Ow.
Too easy.
Yeah. So a million of her stats are down. But if we hit that 2% confusion,
Oh my god, we did it.
I shall go.
just the one turn, we might not even be able to reach her, but fuck it. It's funny no matter what happens, even if it fails completely. Hey.
Nice.
That's the dream, baby.
Yeah.
Well, we need a second silver coin.
Thanks for the help.
All right. There's Rean. This is.
Yes.
Damn. Well, it's still a waste
You
of a turn.
wasted his
And
turn.
it's still funny, and they're closer together now.
I'm up.
You know, with it coming up, let's go ahead. No. Go ahead and re-up. We'll have a little more shining for their turns, and also the higher chance of critting, plus Helix's higher chance of critting, so they should almost certainly crit. He said, not getting a crit. This is going quickly. Conqueror's Sovereignty.
Well, this seems fine.
Ow.
Oh god, you just
Used
confused.
Nightmared Poison.
An opening.
Well, she might be dead. Well, they're gonna rush. Yes. Oh,
I hesitated.
okay, well, that's
My turn.
a thing. I don't know if I care about her CP.
Yeah, we barely use it.
So all of our evasion is gone. The order's still up at least. But our insight's gone. I revive Muse. Yuna's gonna go after the two of them go.
Yeah. Thanks.
I don't know. That's the decision I'm making.
I mean, it makes sense.
You won't escape.
He's got a lot of purple and pink lightning.
He does, doesn't he?
That's my observation for the day.
I wonder if Rean will be in Holy Breath. It's on a 0 art. So that's the good news here.
Yeah.
The alternative is if I run over and revive Muse, is that any better or worse? It runs the risk of it only being Yuna in it. Well, and Muse, but never gonna go for it anyways. Turn order is too important. Can't be down a person like this.
Yeah, it's not good.
Thanks for the help.
And actually, Rean goes before, so we can sort of manipulate this. If we go after... well, we can't with that. I could just move over and say the hell with it. Just go like... here.
We're in
Now
trouble.
there's no chance they won't all be in it. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been dicey if it had been Yuna.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help.
I don't know
Okay.
if it would have worked, but this did.
Full health. There's a lot of turns with Full Dragon, but such is life.
Can't win them all.
Start working on Arianrhod a little bit. If the goal really is to kill them at the same time, which I think it is. This is almost not worthwhile to try and break them. So it really should just be the hardest thing we can, which is this. Oh.
Nice.
Wide
Some much needed BP.
And open it! Let's go! Crimson Flash! Now!
Doing this for the sheer damage and double the chance of follow-up. Ow.
It hurts.
It really does. Well, Tina on a 0 art again, so moving anywhere seems foolish. Doesn't have a lot of options the way of moving anyways, though. Can we get them both in Galleon Fort?
Arcus, activate!
That's going to be a miss for me, dog. So once again, I think this is a little silly, but as much as they can do burst damage, I think topping off is reasonable.
Yeah, plus it's a 0 art, so.
Yeah, it's a nice little way to get that up there. She can take damage from poison again. It's got like 87 turns left.
Crimson Flash!
We'll get some BP. Now that's happening again. Whee!
Thanks for the help.
This has probably affected the line, so it's just the Chancellor.
I'll support you. Thanks for the help.
It doesn't hurt. That does.
An
As
opening.
long as they don't rush, he'll be fine.
It's my turn!
Alright, 4 consecutive turns. For old time's sake.
For old time's sake.
Actually, gotta slow down the Chancellor a little bit. I'm kicking his ass too much. Alright, we're going to do some other things for healing, but let's do this first.
I shall go.
And then see where we stand here on what she can reach. And if it's in time, it is not. It would be 3, but it's not quick enough. So this is an option. Almost takes up the remainder of our BP. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anything, maybe just could, but then still not going to get off in time. Do this quick enough. Goes after Arianrhod. To attack Yusei last turn. On the surface, it'd be like, well, she's going to hit Rean or Altina. I mean, they're right, but it's about 9-mile reach.
Uh-huh. She can hit about anybody she pleases.
That's a bummer. Oh well, he's not going to cast much anyways.
Formation!
Now.
Alright.
Ha! Thanks for the help. Here I go.
From across the map.
I'm over here.
Yes.
About 65k more. This is about 70k more, so we're actually not terrible on pace here. So I guess we'll try for this, and I don't know how it's going to work with them both having turns. It's going to go off instantly, I suppose, and then it's just like, what do they do to the rest of the party? Gonna find out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll support you. Thanks for the help.
Man, they really don't like music.
They really don't. Huh?
Get back! Now!
Okay.
They're mine.
Need that.
It's my turn.
It is your turn, and they're going next. So what would be the most useful to do with no cast time? Analyze. This is weird, I know. I just don't want to have to revive her. It seems like they're pretty committed to beating her ass.
Yeah.
Go! Acropose blade!
Bunch of debuffs.
Now.
The last turn of no cast time. Can we get 3? No.
Yeah.
A little weird again, but at least it'll save her from having as much delay before her next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, order's gone, down to 1 BP. We have other ways of getting back BP that we have not used yet.
Oh, like that, for instance.
There. Thanks.
Hey, much better target.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Interestingly enough, he still has permanent red buffs.
That's cool.
I can't move, huh? Very well.
Crimson Flash.
As you will. Can't stop it.
Very fast.
I don't know what else is again.
I'll save you.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
That's fine. And undo Rean's buffs.
All right.
Okay. Sealed for 4 turns. How's your movement? Can you get to anybody? Okay. Okay. Or. No, or. Not roar. Good. Now I'm using his buff while she's sleeping. Alright, I've got her sort of back in the action.
Now.
Or a target for multi-attacks. Either way.
Either way.
4 turns of mute. I mean, it'd be nice to wake Musei up, but I think we gotta deal with mute first, although I forgot about these.
Yeah.
These fun new toys.
Thanks for the
This
help.
seems like a time for them.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any time we're gonna use them, now seems like a pretty good time.
I'm back, motherfuckers!
It's down.
They're mine.
Yeah. You can take some counter damage, though. Ooh, and an extra BP.
Very nice.
Alright, what are we looking at here? That is 38k, and this is about 40. Doing pretty good. Now we have turns.
Burning heart.
So buff 1 BP. We're gonna go back to casting.
Activate. Now.
We're gonna see who you can get in this. I gotta get 3, right?
So close.
Uh-huh.
So close and yet so far.
Uh-huh. Well,
Charging.
that still helps. Don't hit. Don't. Okay, well, she's
Too
fine.
easy.
That's fine. That's fine.
I hesitated.
Can't attack her now. She's already dead, fuckers. You can hold this counterattack, though.
Take this. Now.
They're mine. Yeah.
Good thing I wasn't targeting her with it.
Let's go.
I think it would
Yeah,
have auto-switched, though. Since it's targeting a person and not an area, it would have just picked one of these two. But
probably.
nonetheless,
Ha.
welcome back. Welcome back.
I can't wait for them to kill you again.
Cover them across the map.
Here I go.
2 turns of critical, huh? Yeah, that's wrong.
You can't escape. Fire! Wide open.
An opening. Let's go.
Getting a little low. 15k. And this is still 35. So we need to calm down on her a little bit.
Roar.
Yeah.
Is that a zero alert? I don't think I should be concerned about
It's
that.
down.
They're mine.
That effectively erases the difference between them now.
God.
I'll save you. Thanks for the help.
If only auto tier was also affected by the master core.
Right? Oh my god.
That would be a little OD, let's be honest. This isn't quick enough. We could do like this, but it's 20%. There's some CP, I suppose.
I'll support. Thanks for the help.
Too easy.
Not that concerned. Still not that concerned unless we say so. She is
Oh, she's in it.
probably not.
Hesitating.
It's fine. What she gets for scheming.
An opening!
This is her punishment, clearly.
It's my turn.
Alright, now we gotta start. Well, okay. Alright, controller.
Thanks.
It's my turn!
Okay, now we gotta start being careful about how we go about this. If we really are trying to kill him at the same time, she's still sitting on just over 15k, and he is now down to just over 14k. So they're close, which is good, but I want to try and take him past half at the same time. I have very few options for S-Crass at my disposal. I know I have 2 of them, but I don't know if it would do enough damage. So I think I'm trying to hit them both a little more first. That's something she can do very well right now with her abilities. So I think the thing we're going to do is go to our bench
Leave it to me.
and burn everything we have. Go all in with it here, starting here.
Behold, the duel
Doing
blades
everything
of
because
men.
I don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah.
Island. Ragnar. You're quite tenacious.
Most impressive.
Cool, we did it.
Yeah, one of the biggest damage up front. I guess I could have gone small with like Altina's
Yeah.
to put it in a safer range, but I figured I wanted the biggest chunk, so it had the most likelihood of taking them both.
Yeah.
I want Rean to like crit 1 and then Jesus.
Holy smokes. I hope that's for this whole thing.
I think I remember somebody in the comments mentioning there was a fight that had a significant amount. I'd imagine this was the one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They were coy about the participants, which was perfect. We don't want you guys spoiling stuff. Well, a fight of this magnitude doesn't get a whole lot bigger than this.
Yeah.
If it could, even. We don't know exactly where the Chancellor stands, but he seems fucking powerful.
Yeah. Let's not forget he has a robot up his sleeve, too.
How is this old man so strong?
He's every bit as strong as the legendary Steel Maiden.
Is it his 100th form military combat? No, it's more than that.
Oh, sure. Now you use the sword.
He uses the block, which is what you use swords for.
Clearly.
There he did an attack. Kind of.
The power of 2 Knights of the Stalritter and the Blazing Demon combined is immense.
Yes. And not to mention the Divergent Blade Angbar. And their Radiant Star Formation.
I knew I wouldn't have an easy time going against them. Your speed remains as impressive as ever, Jubilee.
It's not quite enough to break through our Radiant Star Formation, though.
Gotta admit, I'm actually having a bit of fun here.
But you could stand to turn up the heat, Crow. Come on. Get your Divine Knight out here.
Yeah, sure. Because I take orders from you.
So much for throwing numbers at the problem.
Those 2 combat shells are more than we bargained for. Not to mention her.
Seriously, mind cutting us a little slack?
Do forgive me. I hate to have to break such a lovely lady's heart.
I'm afraid you won't be outdoing us at this stage.
And our reinforcements will soon be arriving. It seems we'll need to prepare a number of guest rooms for your very lengthy stay.
Father!
The finale draws near.
Now, what will you do? You are still the Great Twilight's ultimate sacrifice. If you were to release its tremendous power sealed within you, you might even stand a chance at winning.
Listen, asshole.
No! You can't! Don't listen to this stupid old man!
Got him.
Oh?
I assume this is no attempt at surrender.
Not at all. Though it's unfortunate that I've been chosen by the curse. That's the very reason I'm able to see a way out of all this.
What are you...
Gaius! Emma! They're here! Got it.
Understood.
Listen, it's pretty high ceilings.
Celine, I need your help. We're going to open a gate right over Gaius's stigma.
Right, I'm on it.
A one-way teleportation gateway. No.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Now that's clever.
I recognize that voice.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
The Azure Abyss. Vita Clotilde.
Perfect timing. I must admit, even I never considered the possibility.
The Second Dominion's partitions.
But why is it all the way up there?
Clever.
They're coming.
Is that the Bobcat?
Josette! She really made it!
And that silver ship!
The Liberl and Crossbell teams mentioned it.
An airship exclusively for Dominion use. Merkaba Unit 8. A gift passed down from my master.
And they brought friends.
Hey!
Just in time, Agate. And the general as well.
Now you guys show up?
Gotta do some introductions.
Yeah.
Had to make sure our entrance was dramatic enough. Are you okay, Rean? I am now. Principal, Vita, we really owe you one.
Well, we never could have pulled it off without Thomas.
We will hold the enemy here. It's time to make your retreat.
Yes, ma'am.
Not gonna question it.
Yeah. Understood.
Aurelia says jump, we say how high, because we know she can take the Steel Maiden one-on-one, so...
F off.
Burn versus airship.
We don't have much time here. Please hurry.
Right. Crow, lend me a hand. On it.
You can order me to do my Divine Knight.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to see.
You better go back to your cat form, because you can't fit in here.
You may not be able to respond to me.
You can fit.
But I should still be able to pilot you.
Well, Lisa fit.
What the?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, right. I'm still in human form.
Celine, I need your help.
Okay, I'll manipulate the core mana. Even if Valamar's consciousness is gone, you should be able to sync with it. Just focus your mind.
Right. Sorry, Valamar. I'm the reason you're like this. If you can somehow hear me, lend me your strength. So that we might create a better tomorrow. Thank you, old friend.
Now rise! Valamar, the Ashen Knight!
Reprisal.
Yes.
What?
He did it!
Give me back my fucking sword!
That duct tape was not very effective.
There wasn't either time.
Turns out duct tape is not very helpful with giant weapons, or really any weapon.
Yeah, they're sharp.
Yes.
Now there's a sight for sore eyes.
We couldn't have done it without you. As for everyone's soul dots, there.
I'll help you teleport them over.
Now we're talking.
Quickly now, everyone.
What fun it's been, General. I hope to see your skills improve even further.
Alas, we have reached our pinnacle. But yours may well be of a far greater height.
The Steel Maiden's Divine Knight.
And the Chancellor's.
And your chances of escape keep getting slimmer.
Zalber's soul dots? This isn't looking good.
Take cover behind the Divine Knights and Soul Dots.
Good. Good formation.
Yeah.
Though far from a solo effort, I must commend you for reclaiming your knight. But you can feel it, can't you? Your fate is no longer one you can escape.
Yeah. I've felt it since the moment I became a sacrifice. Each and every Awakener has a path they must follow. An inescapable destiny. And any attempt to stray from that path warps fate even further. That's what you meant by the true story, isn't it, Vita?
That's right. The very story whose ending I tried to change at the Infernal Castle. Via the ritual to restore the Great One, whose power had been divided among the Divine Knights. If I recall, that ritual was known as a rivalry, correct?
Close. The rivalry of the Seven, to be more precise. A ritual that can only be performed while the world stands on the brink of destruction.
Then the Great Twilight was just setting the stage.
So the ultimate purpose of that whole farce was to revive the Great One.
Yes, precisely. Though I wouldn't call it a farce.
These rivalries are supposed to be one hell of a show. And I want to see them. No matter what it takes to make them happen.
You're sick.
At this point, we don't have the luxury of uncovering their motives.
Agreed. With my brother in control of the Auric Knight, all of the preparations are complete.
Yeah, and there's no going back now.
Be that as it may, I choose to defy my fate. And I want to do so with all of you. Friends, comrades, and students alike. So that Millium's sacrifice won't be in vain. And above all else, so that I never lose myself again.
Instructor. We're all with you.
That's right. Even if it seems like all is lost.
We're the ones who decide our fate, and no prophecy or evil scheme is going to stop us.
If you wish to struggle against the inevitable, then so be it. The blood you shed shall only serve as further kindling for the rivalries.
Merkaba Unit 2 has detected multiple hostiles, and they're closing in fast. We've got to get out of here, quick!
Emma, Celine, Gaius, if you would.
Of course. Everyone, focus your power. We'll teleport you all at once.
May our wings take us from the darkest abyss to the sky's embrace.
The gold lift.
Yeah.
I have high expectations of you as well. After all, only true miracle workers could stop Operation Jormungand at this point.
It seems you've anticipated a fair amount of our plan already.
To make up for your loss of Instructor Rean and Millium, allow me to grant you a small gift. Meal Mirage. That's the name of our operation.
A fine name indeed. I do believe I'd enjoy one final game with you, apart from the rivalries.
Now's our chance! Get moving!
I'll take point. Everyone follow me.
We're right behind you.
I'm starting to regret this heavy-ass soldat.
Is that sunlight?
It is. Dawn must be breaking.
It's sure nice of them to not shoot at us or anything, you know.
It's okay, it's part of the plan. I had the same thought at one point, though. It's like when all these big-time talking scenes develop, and they're always cool. There's like a lot happening, a lot of cool interactions, but it's always like you could just like stab them,
right?
Like, you know, just throw it out there, see if they react.
Right. You don't have to let them get away.
The whole squad. Almost.
Now, let's make ourselves scarce.
Deploying optic field!
We missed all the fun. That looked like the Merkaba Unit 8. Man, they sure fixed that thing up quick.
A church ship? If the Septian Church wants to provoke the Empire, they've done quite a good job of it.
So they managed to outfox the Blood and Iron Chancellor, the Steel Maiden, and even Enforcer number 1? Though he had the Golden Rakshasa and multiple Dominion on his side. It certainly seems that Rean person is quite the lucky devil, doesn't it?
Ironic you should say that, considering the fate he's been given. And their troubles are only just beginning.
Yep. All the main players are finally on the stage. Only a matter of time now until we kick open the gates of hell and set this world ablaze.
Yes. The Divine Knights are assembled, and Jormungand stirs awake. This story's rushing headlong to its climax.
Forgive me, my lady.
Rean. Milliam. It's all come to this.
Everything's come together for this moment. No matter how faint your hopes are, no matter how certain despair is. This is your final challenge, Rean. Will you and Class 7 rise to meet it?
Nope.
We will fail spectacularly. Let the credits roll.
See? The end. Not just at this part, but the game.
Yeah, of course.
The game is over.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Oh. Okay, B1. Kaleidoscope.
Wow.
And Revolution.
Sweet.
What is it with us like failing the very first possible one of these and then getting S's after that? How does that keep happening?
It's uncanny, really.
This one, that hidden quest, looked like a real son of a bitch.
Right.
The 1 and 3 was definitely my fault. But it's uncanny. It's like we can't get 100% because we missed one of the first ones, and then it's like 99% from there.
Yep. It's quite stupid.
Alas. We got our bonus AP, though. 10 for that one there. Worth the trouble of going through the battle carefully.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's good stuff.
Autosave, system save, save proceed. There it is. So it seems like a fair place to leave off. Obviously, week-wise,
Yeah.
I mean, tomorrow's Wednesday, there'll be a new video. But for us, we just finished that whole section pretty much. But, hey, there's a lot to talk about, some of which we will next time. All I'll say is, I mean, when this series is at its best, it's awesome. I mean, there's nothing really to complain about in that whole part, other than goofing on the little things. But
yeah,
when things pick up, when business gets rolling, I mean, there's tons of cool stuff that happens, no doubt, and everything's been building to this point. So.
I was hoping that things would ramp up with Rean coming back into the picture, and it absolutely has.
There's going to be another fucking Courageous. Look, there are some calls I've said that have maybe look stupid. There are some I've been 100% right about. I'm still waiting on Laura. It doesn't seem likely, but, you know.
I don't know about that one.
You know, you got to make a reach. That way you can look cool and sexy if it ends up happening. Even though I predicted a human form eventually for Celine, I actually had seen no spoilers of that. I hadn't seen any pictures or anything to indicate that one. So that one was not that much of a reach, mind you. I'm not like, hey, guys, no one saw that coming. I'm just saying, like, I'm not making these based on anything. I'm pretty much blind on everything. The only handful of things I did have were a couple of things with spoilers. Like, so I knew Duvali was going to be in the party at one point because of the stupid PSN store. Which is why I didn't bother trying to make a prediction like that, because I already knew. And there's no fun in that. To me, it's more fun if I'm reaching and it either works or it doesn't. And you go, wow, what a dumbass. So, you know. All right. Any impressions of this before we close up shop?
I'm glad Rean's back. I thought having him away for a while would be good, but I actually think it's better with him around. So.
I think so too. I think that was about the right amount of time, maybe a little bit too long, but certainly not a problem in any way.
Yeah.
But I think it's reached the point where it's like, all right, it was nice to see the party go on without him and different people step up. That was all good, but I think it reached about its limit where it's like, we don't need pep talks about finding Rean. We need Rean so we can start to put an end to this.
Exactly. The pep talks, yeah.
And he can deliver his own pep talks, and that's fine. But that's expected at this point.
Yes, he is the person I expect pep talks from. I don't need it when, like, Yuna's dad gives them a card to a swamp, and he's like, it's really dangerous. And then there's this whole speech about getting Rean back. It's like, it's just a card to a swamp!
This card to the swamp is the key to bringing back the key to our hearts. The swamp is the morass we find ourselves in, slogging through every day to find our instructor.
You're just
okay, the metaphor
Jesus
is
Christ.
a little bit on the nose. We don't need that.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
It was fine for what it was. Again, no qualms with that. But if it had continued longer, I'd be like, okay.
Right.
But that problem's been solved. We have Rean back. It'll be very interesting to see what happens next. I don't know if we're going to keep following the parallels of Cold Steel 2, or if we're going to have some kind of control over where we go next, or like the ability to take one of these airships somewhere, maybe fly around, even if it's a limited pool of options. Either one of those sounds kind of neat. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Who's going to be with us? Who the hell knows? There's way too many characters for them to stick with us right now. Will it just be new Class 7 and everybody else will go different directions to do stuff? I mean, I honestly don't know. I'm not even going to fathom a guess.
Yeah.
They're going to pare it down somehow. We're not taking 25 people with us yet.
Yeah, no, that's crazy talk.
We will probably.
Final dungeon.
Which 3-4 parties, I guess. We'll see. All right, well, thank you for joining us as usual, and we will see you next time.